Dude, I've had to fucking re-record this so many times. I'm not even gonna explain like why like I'm an ultra. Yeah, perfection. I'm so fucking annoyed because like I've missed so much damn vital information just from the R fucking special. I can't, I hate it, I hate it. The R special for perfection. Self-transfiguration. Changes the shape of the user's arms. Three modes. There's regular, blade mode, and then club mode. But then there's also another use of self-transfiguration, which doesn't involve any transfiguration at all. If the user has either transfigured flesh or transfigured human, then they are able to consume it. They'll store it inside their like little, I guess, inside themselves since they ate it. The number of transferred humans slash flesh will be shown under the second move. They can unstore the flesh or human by blocking and then M1ing. And then the actual self-transfiguration part, there's normal mode. So normal mode, it's everything's normal, you know. The M1s are all blockable except if the user does a down slam. None of them can hit down ragdolls unless, you know, it's a down slam, and none of them give invincibility frames. Let me through. And then blade mode. Blade mode. The user's M1s are faster. I don't know by how much, and they deal less damage than normal M1s. I swear to God. Dude, dude, oh my. Yeah, okay, sure. Did you see what he jumped over me? Dude, I just got fucking styled on by the swords machine. We're gonna go, just gonna go back to blade mode. They're all blockable except for down slams. None of them can hit ragdolls except for down slams. And they don't give iframes. The front dash. It has this like little wind up. They move instantly. So the finisher for blade mode's front dash is it slices the enemy in half. It's blockable. I don't know if you can hear my little sister laughing. The front dash is blockable, but it can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. Club mode. The M1s are slower, but they deal more damage. Come on. The first and second M1s are blockable, but the third one is not. None of them hit ragdolls, except for if it's a down slam. Doesn't give any iframes, because, you know, why would it? The front dash is turned into a, the user, like, starts spinning. Yeah, the front dash is, it's unblockable. I completely forgot to do a challenge. It doesn't hit ragdolls, I think, and it doesn't give any iframes. The first move, I forgot what it was called. Whatever. Stockpile, that's what it's called. The grounded variant, the user, like, gets two transferred humans and then, forms them into a purple and a green hammer, and then they swing them forward. The first hit is blockable, but the second hit isn't. First hit cannot hit ragdolls, but the second hit can. It does not give any iframes. The aerial variant of it, the user only forms like one of the hammers, I think. And then they just like jump and then like slam it down. The aerial variant of stockpile will splatter the enemy to blood on the ground. So yeah, it's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls, and it doesn't give iframes. The second move, Soulfire. Yeah, if you remember the our special part, the number of stored transferred humans or flesh is shown under the Soulfire button. You may be wondering why this is, but it's because, well, I should probably talk about what Soulfire actually does first. So the user's hand forms into like a little cannon thing, I suppose. Uh, it like fuck. And then they fire out 3 transfigured humans or whatever. If you hold down the button while having like an extra, like more, if you just have, if you've eaten transfigured humans and then, hold down the soul fire button, then you fire the reserve. It's unblockable. Am I stupid? Soul fire is blockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. Focus strike, the third move. This move is the one that changes depending on like what the user's arm form is. Um, in regular mode, it's just basically the user's arm. They use cursed energy. Um, Oopsie. The their arm fills up with cursed energy. Arm? Their hand fills up with cursed energy, and then they like punch forward. And why can I let? Oh, I swear to God. The user can press the soul fire button again, similar to that of like of Vessel's Divergent Fist to do a black flash. When using the normal focus strike variant, the user's M1 will be set to their last. So the normal variant is blockable. It doesn't hit ragdolls. It does not give any iframes. The black flash variant, it is unblockable. It can hit ragdolls, I think. It doesn't give any iframes. The finisher for the normal variant, the user transfigures the enemy into transfigured 1 or 2 transfigured humans. The black flash variant does the same, but they turn into transfigured flesh instead. The blade mode focus strike. The user's hands turn into like chains, and then they swing forward. If it hits someone, I guess, then it will pull them towards the user. This attack is blockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. Club mode. Club mode. Club mode. Club mode. Yeah, club mode, fuck. Fuck. Come on. The user's fist will enlarge. Only like their right fist will. Can I fucking slam storage? There we go. The user's right fist will enlarge, then they'll swing forward with it. The finisher just sends the enemy flying. This attack is unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. What happened? What? How? How did he die instant? Was his health? No, his health wasn't that low. What the? What happened? God damn, that really messed me up. The fourth move, body repel. The user gets 3 transfigured humans and then like pushes them together, which overloads it, and then they send it out. If the user presses 3 during any time during the wind up of this move, then they will travel with the thing. The user can also like turn their camera to like change the path where the guy is going. Unless it's you use 3, yeah. Unless you use 3, you can't change the path of where it's going. Oh come on, I wanted to. This attack is unblockable. You can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. The ult. God damn it. What the fuck is it called? Right, editor, you're just gonna have to like cut out this entire damn video. What the fuck was I talking about here? So you might be wondering where 2-2 was. We don't talk about 2-2. If when the user is awakened and they press G, they will do a little dash forward. If that dash hits someone, they will do a black flash. Let me go through. Yeah, they'll do a black flash. This will use up idle transfiguration, and also this will use up like a pretty good chunk of their awakening. I missed. Yeah, if the user successfully hits the black flash, then a rainbow bar will appear under their awakening bar. This bar will fill up like half, and then when they reach max, they will go into their second ult. But I'll talk about that later. The first move, idle transfiguration. The user will like run forward. If they hit someone, that person will be marked. What I mean by marked is that if hit by idle transfiguration again, that person will they'll die instantly. Idle transfiguration is unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. It does not give iframes. The finisher for idle transfiguration basically is that the enemy like combust. If used on a salaryman, then only their upper half will combust. Forgot what the second move was called. I don't even remember what it actually was. I don't even know if it's the second move. It's either Spike Wrath or something else. Second move. Post editing, just put it in. Yeah. Second move. Changes based on the form. Normal form, the user's feet turn into like hooves or whatever, I think. They like do a little dash forward, grab someone with them, with their legs, and then start drilling into them. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. Blade mode, the user's like legs turn into ball, I guess, and then like little spikes start stabbing. I don't know if it's blockable or not. It can hit ragdolls and doesn't give iframes. Then club mode, they just grab someone. The person grabbed has to press space in order to like jump. I mean to like get out of it, they have to like keep pressing their jump button. The user can repress the button to like slam them into the ground and such, or they can press their arm special to throw them. That's unblockable. It can target ragdolls and doesn't give iframes. The third move, I'm just gonna say it's Spike Wrath. The user transforms into a ball and then like starts moving around and like spikes protrude, grabbing enemies and then slamming them into the ground. This attack is blockable. It can grab ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes, I don't think. The fourth move is their domain, which is called self-embodiment of perfection. They say the thing, they form their domain. Inside their domain, there's a bar to the like left or right of everyone inside except for the user. If the user gets near someone, then that bar drains. When that bar fully drains, then the person dies. The finisher is just like idle transfigurations because it is idle transfiguration. You can't block the domain. It can contain ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes when casting it. Now on to the super ults. Their M1s get changed and also their front dash. They don't have an R special. Their M1s do more damage, I think. I don't know if they're faster or not. And they will like home in on a target. And the front dash, if they hit someone with their front dash, then like they start like slashing them. I think it does more damage. The first move, widespread strikes. The user starts like spinning, and, like they start speed blisting or whatever. The user hits someone, then they start like hitting them. Yeah, a lot, and then like throwing them away. The finisher, the user just does a black flash. It's unblockable. You can hit ragdolls, I think, and doesn't give iframes. I don't. Does it give iframes? The second move, I forgot what the second move was called. The user like does a dash forward. If the user catches someone, they'll do like jumps, do like 3 jumps or whatever, and then like with the flying jump will be like a long jump, and they'll slam into the ground. If it's used on like a airborne target, then like it'll skip to the final jump. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes. And then the third move, the user like forms these tendrils, I guess. Using these tendrils, they grab someone. They then like drag them around and then like throw them away. The third move is blockable. It can target ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. The fourth move is called head splitter. If the user like does their block animation but at a slower speed. If they're hit, the person attacking will be like confused, or like, huh, where'd he go? And then the user will appear behind them and then like cut their head off. Well, I'm stuck right now. Blood Manipulator. Yeah, this guy doesn't have any specials, um, uh, passives, but he has a special convergence. With it, he spawns like 4 blood orbs. The blood orbs are used for their third move, Supernova, or to enhance like piercing blood or flowing red scale. Yeah, anyways, yeah, piercing blood. They like look what they like clap their hands together and then fire off a stream of blood. It's about 40 studs in length, and as you can see, there's a hold under it. If they have blood orbs, they can hold at least 1 blood orb, and then it'll like a noise will happen and like their hands will be like light up a bit, I guess. And so fair, it'll be like supercharged. See, normal flowing red sky, I think it's blockable. I don't know if it is. Yeah, but it can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes. The supercharged version, I think that one's unblockable. It might do more damage. I think it does do more damage. Yeah, hit doesn't. Fuck, I mean, it hits ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes. Flowing red scale. The user just like, yeah, does a little punch forward, like that. If they hit someone, they like combo them and then like knock them away. Yeah, if they have a blood orb, then like it'll be added to that and they like explode in target's face. And then there's an aerial variant where they boost in the air and they like stomp down. See, unlike other things like that where they fall, this one actually does have a limit, like because once it comes off cooldown, I'll show. Like this. Yeah, that happens. They launch back up if they reach a certain distance. If the user has like blood orbs and they not that one. If they use the air variant, then they'll place like a blood trip mine. And basically if they press R, they press their R special again, then it'll explode. That can actually hit the user themselves and also an enemy. But if the user will take damage from it and get knocked away, but they can't die from it. The grounded variant is blockable. It can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes. And then the air variant, I don't know if it's unblockable or not. It can hit ragdolls and doesn't give iframes. But yeah, the blood mine itself, I think it's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls and doesn't give iframes. Then supernova. So without any blood orbs, it's actually a special. I meant counter. Dude, I was so fucking geeked out. User does like a little blocking stance. If they hit, then they'll like hit the enemy away and actually gain blood orbs. For projectile abilities, it just blocks the damage. It doesn't give any blood orbs now. If they have blood orbs though, then like they'll like throw the blood orb out and like stay. Okay, so let's say I have a blood orb. If I use supernova, then it'll like put it out, like here. Even if I like turn my camera, it'll still be like over here. So like my mouse is the blood orb. So like no matter which way I turn, it'll be there. They can use your R special to explode it. You can have multiple blood orbs out. Pressing R will explode like the oldest one. Someone just summoned Maharaga. The blood orbs, they're unblockable, they can hit ragdolls, and they don't give iframes. 4, Blood Edge. User forms 2 blood knives, then like, yeah, this little dash, and slams down. If they hit someone with the first, like when they take out their knives, they can actually stab and impale someone with one of them or both of them. I forgot. They'll like drag them with them and then like slam them down. So the knives are blockable, but the slam isn't. The knives cannot hit ragdolls, but the slam can, and neither gives iframes. And then the ult. Their ult's duty as a brother. Why was I targeted for Toad? With the fuck me, the first move, their R special doesn't change. The first move, completely forgot what it was called. Basically, it's like piercing blood, but like better. If they have blood orbs, they can hold it down and use those blood orbs to keep on firing. The more blood orbs it has, the longer the cooldown will be though, so. They can also like use it in the air to like aim it. The second move, I think it's Wing King, doing a barrage of punches and kicks in front of them. When this barrage finishes, their hand like comes off, attached only by like a blood. And then like they'll try to grab someone, and if they do, they'll like drag them back and then like slam them into the ground. It's unblockable. I mean, the grab is blockable, but the barrage isn't. It can hit ragdolls. I don't know if the grab can hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. I think then it's Blood Rain next. This is actually a toggleable move. I think that's how you say it. Toggleable. Whatever. Yeah, so basically they can activate it and then they can also press then after pressing the button they can deactivate it. Basically they summon like a blood sphere and then like it gets I think they summon a blood sphere. It gets like sent to the air and then like sharp point sharp blood starts raining down in like a radius around them. Doing this will drain their ult faster, but it can be active while they use their moves. And then the fourth move, Plasma Wave. The user gets like 16 blood orbs, uses them all, and then like releases a massive like stream of blood. The more players hit will lessen the damage, and the damage will also lessen according to how depending on how far a person is. Yeah, it can actually beam clash with other beams. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls, and it doesn't give iframes. Wait a minute, that's it. That's that's the end. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode where I talk about Switcher and then Defense Attorney.